probably a bit early. No, I'm dead on time. I'm dead on time. So Rachel always asks me, what's new in the shop, Leah? And I thought I'd be ahead of the game today. Hello. That's got to be Jess. There we go into Facebook. See who's who. Hi, Katrina. Ooh, that's a long link. That can't be right. We just get just get the link for you guys. Hi, Carol. This is for Facebook users. If you click that, it allows me to see your name. Otherwise, it's just a Facebook user. Hi, Marie. Hello to those who I can't see their names. How are you all? As I said, I was normally wait for Rachel to ask me what's new in the shop. So I have brought in some distress crayons, and I thought I would play with them today. Something different. Oh, it's no private group, Carol. You share away. In fact, I might do a giveaway for those who do share. No, not I may. I will do a little giveaway. Right. So I've got lots of different colours. I've got pretty much a big range. And we've got some stamps. Most of our customers are not really stampers, but I thought I'd give it a try. Oh yeah, that's great. Thank you. I mean, I only bought them specifically for this one because they're my colour tones, 50 Shades of Brown. And I watched somebody, I think it was Lou Sims, but I watched her using them and I thought, I want them. So I'm blaming her for being an enabler. So I'm just going to play. What colours shall I use? Use the brights. Actually, I might stamp first. So we've also got these really cute. Hello, Rachel.
Hello.
How are we?
Admiring the distress crayons. I love them.
Do you use them a lot?
I do use them.
Oh, you should be doing this, not me. I'm learning. I love you. Hi, Emma. Oh dear. So yeah, so we've got these woodware stamps. I think they're really cute cacti. I think they're Francois Reed. So we did have a little lesson with her. So I'm going to play. I'm just going to use a small one for that. I think I love that one. I'm definitely a cat person. I think you got this one, Rachel.
I have got that one.
Yes, I thought you did.
I do, and I've got that one. I've got two of them. I've got the two that you've got in your right hand there.
I might play with that one. I've got this one. Although I don't know where I put it. Like I usually forget where I put it. Never mind. Hi, Angela. Yeah. So we'll watch and then say I want, I use, I need. It sounds better. It does indeed. Oh. No, you're okay, Angela. I can see your name. There are a few that I might miss. So this is the link if you're using Facebook for me to see your name. There you go.
Oh, I
So
saw
if I haven't said hello to you and specifically said your name, it's probably because I can't see it.
Yes, because that's what happens.
It does. What are you playing with today?
I've got no idea. I've only just got actual clothes on my body, so I'm very lucky.
Too much information.
Well, I had my pajamas on. I have my pajamas on, and I've been busy. I've been busy.
By Linda and Linda. How are you?
It's been one of those. I don't know. What am I going to do today? We always end up doing something, don't we? But I'm just a little bit, I don't know what I want to play with.
Yeah, it took me a while to decide. I'll be bothered to get my platform out. So I don't know whether to stamp first and then play.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah. I'm not the best of it. Hi, Matt.
We got a Facebook user says, "What a happy Sunday this is turning out to be." Hi, Fiona. I'm going to go on to the Facebook and see if I can see who that is.
There's a few that. Hello.
We got Anya and Annalise go watching us on in Mad Archers. And I don't know who that is. Who are you?
We've got somebody from North Wales.
Yes, it's Archangel. Archangel, I think, is in North Wales, I think. Anyway, I suppose I should pull my finger out and actually do something. That would be good, wouldn't it?
Oh, just for them to know that's what we see, Facebook user.
Yeah, that's all we see. So, got no idea who that is. Right, do something, Rachel. Come on.
I don't know. What are you going to do?
What am I going to do? Now, resin seems to be a regular occurrence, doesn't it? But I do like it.
Well, we know who that one is. That's how Jess has got to be. Yeah, that's Jess.
Hello, Jess, you beautiful being. Shall I do more resin? Shall I do some more resin?
Whatever you want to do.
Well, I like doing resin. So
who was playing with resin? Somebody was playing with resin yesterday.
Oh.
And now we have Anya. Yay!
Anya. There she is. I'm just sort of messing around in my packets a minute to decide what I'm going to do.
I'm just looking for my Epoxy.
And I have decided. Oh, no. Oh, no. I decided again. I had decided one thing, but I just changed my mind and decided something else. Emma. Oh, no. Oh, Emma. Oh, it is rookie error. Rookie error. You've got to be careful. Emma tried resin for the first time. So... Oh, I know what I'm going to do.
Well, if you click that link, it gives Facebook permission to show on StreamYard.
Yes.
Is the heat wave over? Well, it's still warm compared to what we used to, but yes,
It is
yes,
warm.
it is still warm.
It is.
Somebody can't wait to see what we do today. Well, I'm just going to be playing. I'm not making no cards or anything. I'm just making pictures, maybe to go on for cards later. I haven't done card making for ages.
I can't wait to see what we do today either. Right. I'm going to use this mold. I'm going to do some Imperial, I think. And I am going to do a little bit of resin.
Maria.
Because I like it.
Hang on, Liam. Get organised, is it? Oh, look. I had my dusting pillow thing, whatever you call it, for years, and it was so disgusting. I was embarrassed and threw it out and bought a new one. So I keep. Oh, look, what's happened there? Oh, it's just dust. Okay.
Hi, Eddie. You're anti-static, right?
Yeah. So I'm so pleased with it now. It comes in a little Ziploc thing and to keep it clean. It was really horrible. I was embarrassed and I was thinking, imagine showing that on a live. How embarrassing, yeah. It's bad enough showing that, isn't it?
Don't do that.
Oh, we can see Marcia now. Yay!
Just cleaning my little junk out. Right. So how much do I think that's going to need? Let's have a look and think. I have no idea, so we'll see. We'll see. Resin, a little shake. Make sure the scales are zeroed. Let's put it in there. 60. So I'm going to do this 30, 31 and a bit in there. So I need to top it up to 32, 33.
Do you know what, Marcia? Things like that happen to me all the time.
Yeah. That's how you find things, isn't it? You buy a new one.
Yeah. Oh, that's terrible. Hope everybody's okay.
Yeah, they've had flooding, haven't they? It's,
I don't watch the news or anything, so you guys are my link to the news.
Well, that's frightening. Don't rely on. Don't rely on me for news. It's not. It's frightening relying on me, but I'm sure I've got lots of interesting things. I'm just stirring that resin, and I'm going to. I had a little pinkety pong man.
I think I should have used black ink for the memory. I just want to see what it can do.
What's that?
Well, I don't take very well to listening to instructions.
Yeah.
As much as I watch people what they do, I like to see what it does myself because that's how I learn.
No, I can understand that.
Hello, Tracy. How are you? Right. I think wait for it to cool down, otherwise it might react. I'm going to try as well with the stone paper mixed media journal.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, I brought these in specifically because I wanted one, and then I forgot to use it. And I was like, oh, I can do that today. So I'm going to play. You have to excuse me, I got a bit of a cold. So I'm just going to mute myself and blow my nose.
Well, that's interesting. I've had a bit of a cold this week. Did I catch it off you? Ow. But, you know, it could have happened.
Well, you can catch it off phone calls and things like that. Maybe.
Maybe I'm just in tune with you. Maybe that's it. I'm right. So it was all right. It's just been a cold. It's not been anything sinister.
Yeah, same for me. I did test just in case, and I tested yesterday and it was negative, and I shall test tonight and tomorrow morning before I go to work.
Oh, well done.
Because I was in last week on the Monday, and they were like, "We need to go home." And I was like, "Well, it's only a summer cold," and they were like, "Yeah, well, we don't want that either. I think we should go home." So I worked from home all week.
Oh, I can't blame them. Very sensible.
Feeling like a leper in the office.
A leopard?
Leper.
I'd like to feel like a leopard. Right, I'm going to use this. I don't know if you've got any left in the pot now. But
no, but it's good to do something with it.
Yeah, so I've glued it together, and now I'm going to get some gorgeous Pebio gesso on it.
Ooh. Somebody wants to know what resin have you used? We use the polyurethane resin.
Yes, I use whatever Leanne says I use.
Yeah. We do have epoxy resin if people like using that as well.
I've got the house printer in my room, right where I'm working, and somebody's sending stuff to the printer. So do excuse me a moment.
Not to worry, not to worry. So we do have epoxy resin, which is the one that is clear and takes 24 hours to cure. The polyurethane takes about half an hour to an hour. Yeah, so the let me find one I've already done.
Please don't do any more.
So last week,
printing off a novel. Right, hopefully that's an end of that. How rude. So
this is the one we used last week. It's the polyurethane, so it's translucent, and obviously the heat stopped it curing very well. But anyway, so yeah, so it's not clear, and then you have an epoxy resin which is clear. And I mean, this one doesn't show clear as such because I don't know if you can see. That's how clear it is. But the Zuri mold is matte, so it will never be clear, if that makes sense. So yes, that's the difference in colour. The epoxy resin is actually harder, and it is more, what's the word? Not dangerous, because well, I suppose all things like that are in some sense dangerous. So the epoxy resin is that's the one that is tough on your chest, so you would have to use a mask, etc. You should really use it for the polyurethane, but it's not as bad as the epoxy resin. a quicker clear resin, you mean? Hello.
Hello.
So if I've showed you, if you're coming up as Facebook user, if you click this link, it will allow Facebook to show your name, so we can personalize it.
Yes, we can know who you are.
Yeah.
I like knowing who it is.
So our polyurethane resin is about half an hour. We do have a quicker one. It's about 20 minutes. But I don't have any in at the moment. Oh, run a bit of what, Anya? Hey, Margaret. How are you?
Oh, Margaret, hello.
Yeah, the one we've got in store is 30 minutes, roughly. I mean, obviously, in this heat, it can vary. Oh, rub a bit of oil. Oh, really?
Rub a bit of oil.
Well, that's a good question. Very good question. Do you need to gesso the resin, or can you paint straight onto the resin? Well, there's a couple of answers for that. Personally, I prefer to gesso it because the paint will chip off. So if you're using it for a decorative piece and no one's likely to ever touch it, do you necessarily need gesso? If you use things like the Cadence hybrid paints, they allow you to use it without gesso. And also, if you use alcohol inks, you don't need gesso. In fact, it's horrible if you use gesso first. We've showed it anyway, Leo. It's all right. Hi, Joe. Yes, liquid acrylics are very good without gesso. I suppose the gesso could chip off, but you'd have to give it a little bit more of a thump for that to come off. If you really want, if you're going to use a practical piece, then you would need a bonding primer like the Pentart bonding primer, and you've got to wait 24 hours for that to cure, and then that won't chip off. And then you use your gesso on top because your bonding primer is sticky. See, you learn something new every day.
Every day's a school day.
Hi, Sarah. Right, I still even started me distress crayons. So, because I've been a bit silly and used clear, it's not all come out. I don't like it. I'm gonna turn it over and use the black. I use black ink and the gesso. That's better, isn't it? That'd be easier, yeah. More sensible. I'm not the best at stamping. Do you know I haven't used the UV resin?
I like UV resin. I like it a lot.
There we are. I'll defer to the master then, because
no, I wouldn't go that far for anything regarding me. No, it's really nice stuff, but you can't do deep molds with it, unless you want to spend ages doing layer after layer after layer. But I really enjoy using it. It's really lovely for small things. You know, you could certainly use it in shallow molds, but you really ideally want them to be see-through. Sorry, I'm having trouble doing up my pot. Yeah, you want them to be see-through so that they'll get the UV light on them. So, hi Kim, hi.
Hi Kim.
There we go. Got that one done up. Well done. Good job.
I'm rubbish. Right, that's it.
You all right there?
There's nothing for it to get my bloody platform out.
No, I've not bothered gessoing these completely because I'm paper on them, so I'm not bothered. Oh, there's more printing arriving. Oh, that's nice. This is like comedy. Oh, no, this is actually my printer talking to me. Oh, leave me alone now. I don't want to know anything. I'm going to turn you off if you don't behave. Right. Now, I'm just seeing if... Yeah, I love that this resin develops a little skin on it, so you can actually move it quite easily. And out of the way, it makes life a lot easier. Right, so there we go. I've got those out of the way. So I've got my little pots, which I've just gessoed, and I've got my little tray, which I did mean to gesso around the edge. Oh, I should probably do that now, actually. Oh, that's annoying. I'm doing the edges because I'm going to put paper on these, and so it'd be nice to have the black edges there. Oh well. There we are.
Right. I'm not the best at stampers, which is probably why I don't do it very often. Unless it's in Mixpedia and I don't have to do the whole thing. Oh, there you are. See, first time. Why don't I do it properly first time? That's the whole point about the platform, is so that I can do it properly. And then don't use it. I'm just silly. I'm just silly. Oh, you've been on all 6 platforms looking for Gesso, everyone, yeah.
Aww.
Yeah, it does work like that. We are streaming to 6 platforms, well, two platforms, 6 groups or pages or whatever. So, yeah, so I've been looking to get some more tools onto the website. So everything's a little bit slow at the moment with new stuff, because with lots of things going on. I will be looking to get something like that in because I like it.
What are you getting in?
Probably the platforms and things, you know. Some tools. I mean, we all like to do what we do. We need the tools to do it.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Because this is not fine line detail and going on the top, not the bottom.
So
you can ask me that question, and I've already been through it.
No, I was going to ask you what the. I was going to ask you what are we talking about next weekend, or are we not talking about next weekend?
No, but we are live next weekend, technically. Yeah, providing there's no technical issues, we will definitely be here again next week.
Excellent. Right.
Oh, where are you, Marsha?
Oh, you're never late. You can't be late.
Yeah. No, we're here for hours.
No.
There we go.
Right, let's take a few hours to put the lid back on this again.
Okay, so if you're showing up as Facebook user, we haven't said your name. If you click this link, it allows Facebook to come through to StreamYard so we can see your name. Right.
Yeah.
It's just giving it permissions. Right. At last, I can pull one out. You know, half an hour and you pulled out a crayon. Okay. Ooh. Hello. Ooh. Ooh, it's like a lipstick. Okay. I'm not going to be specific. I'm just going to go in there.
Oh, these papers are so beautiful.
Which ones have you? Oh, the Bauhaus.
Yeah, I love them so much.
I only bought the collection because that was the only one I liked.
Oh, they are. The more I use them, the more I really, really love them. Like, really, really love them. Oh my god, I just love them. They're just brilliant.
There we are. So you can see your Facebook users. If you just click the link, and your name will show up for us, and we can see who you are. Oh, happy birthday!
Oh. Right, so that's the 8x8 part. I think I'm going to need the. Oh, Rachel, you absolute donut.
See, what are you doing?
Do you know what I did?
No.
I put my paper up in front of me on top. Hi, Fiona. On top of my wet resin. Oh, what an absolute.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I think I'm going to be all right. I'm just going to have to be careful with the bit with the resin on.
Something that I would do.
Honestly.
No judging. That's what I would do.
Dangerous. Right, 2 by 2.5. All of these edges are. So I'm going to get a paper trimmer and trim some paper. Right, 2 by 2.5. So
I quite like it with just the. I like it like that as well.
That's nice.
I used a bit of water to blend it on that one, but
Yeah.
I quite like it like that as well.
It's very nice.
Yeah. I'm just using water to blend. Oh, sorry. Oh. I need to blow my nose again. Sorry.
No, don't apologise. Have a look at this. Let's see. Ooh,
I've got some yellow in.
Right.
I don't even know I've put these on the website, you know.
Your crayons?
Yeah, I don't think I have.
Oh, you're not going to win Salesperson of the Year, are you?
No, it's because I just want to play with them. That's why.
Then you've got to let everybody else have the opportunity too.
After I've played with them.
You're a terrible shop owner.
I'll play first and then you can play it after. Right, I'm just going to go back where it's darker.
So, go. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I can get this down. Ooh, hello.
Oh, that's worked out perfectly.
I've had a cold for all week, pretty much. But it's not really come to anything. I've, a little bit of sneezing now and again, and not come to much. And then,
that's rude, isn't it, if it's not putting the effort in?
I don't know. Well, they're quite nice to use, anyway.
2, 5, 2. Right, that's that one. And then just get one more. Oh, this collection makes me happy. It does. It's so nice.
I love the bright colours. I do.
That's exactly what I love about it. I just love the colour, and the shapes. It's sort of the colour and the shapes. They just really work for me. So.
Oh, I hope you get better soon, Carol.
Oh no, it's not well. Oh, migraines are the worst.
I believe epoxy resin is heat resistant, but I'll have to check on that. What colour is this?
Oh, I'm not sure, Emma. I might like it. I love it. Ink in my edges.
So that is one of the other differences, I believe, with epoxy resin. It's harder than polyurethane. They use epoxy resin to so if you make it, so for instance, if I just put clear, made a little box for this and put clear polyurethane resin on top of this, it wouldn't be as protected as if I used epoxy resin, because the epoxy resin is hard wearing. So I presume it's heat resistant, and I will find out. So that means I got to go downstairs. So maybe not now. So if I go downstairs, I'll be out of puff by the time I come back.
Oh, absolutely.
Mind you, I did it last week, running up and down the stairs.
You went downstairs?
Yeah, in the middle of the live, came back and I was out with Puff.
Oh. And
Ooh, I felt that back.
I was here and I can't
Brush
remember.
powder on. I missed one. Look. You can be brownie. I don't know what they are. What are they? Oh, they go in that colour as well. Lighter, obviously. I quite like that. That's really pretty. Yeah. Right. Might use this again. And then a darker brown. So that was the brushed corduroy, which I quite like. Oh.
Claire's in the house.
Who do we have?
Claire. Has it come up there? I can see. I've just had a check because we've had a Facebook user that I'm trying to figure out who it is. So.
Margaret said it's baking hot and windy there.
Oh.
Yes, they do. It's the hard coating on the top that they use because it's very thin. And I'm pretty sure that's why I think it's heat resistant. Hello. So, here's the link again. So if you're coming up as Facebook user, if you click that link, it allows Facebook to see who you are.
I don't think we're getting all of the... We're not getting all of the comments.
Have you clicked... Oh.
We're not getting all of the comments. There's a lot more comments than we're getting. So sorry if we're not responding to all your comments. I don't know why they're not all coming up. That's so strange. But anyway, we're here. You're there.
Katrina saying tamping down that you've got to be Welsh. That's a given, isn't it? Oh my gosh, everybody's got really hot. Right. Ooh, yes, I like that brown. Right, so that's using them as a paint. I'm quite happy with that. I really like it. And I could, I suppose, use a very pale blue to make the glass. Let's clean my brush. If it's this blue I should use.
Right, I'm using mixed media glue on these little pieces of paper that I've cut.
Oh. Trying to show you when I've got a comment up. I really like it. I haven't done
really cute
colouring things for a long time, so I'm happy with that one. That's one to go in my book.
And you use the crayons for that?
All crayons. Lovely.
And did you just add water to them, or?
Yep, and so I just used them like a normal watercolour. So I'm really pleased that they work like that.
Yeah, they
The
do.
same as my, I use my distress pads purely for the same reason.
Oh, right. Interesting.
Yeah. So this is the one that I messed up. So what I'm going to do is do something completely different. Scribble. I like scribbling. Do I want a blue though? Oh, there he is. One more colour. It needs to be a purple, I think, because it's right in the middle of some blues. Yes, if you can blend with your finger, we shall get there. At the moment, I'm squibbling. So I hope I've got some. So I've let it dry. So it's not going to do it. Haha. Hello. That's the trouble. You do have to do it while it's still wet. So maybe I shouldn't have put so much on there to start.
You've been a bit enthusiastic.
I was. I like scribbling.
Well, yeah. Nothing wrong with that.
Oh, that's going to be dirty. It's probably my finger's dirty. Oh dear. That's not good. I'm going to wipe my hand in the one I've been blowing my nose in.
Yeah, don't do that.
That was not nice.
No.
Not nice at all.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Make sure that finger's clean. It was a bit messy, I gotta be honest. Yeah. Oh, see, it's gone dry again.
That's another one nicely done. Oh,
Yeah, so I just added a real mist, just a tiny mist of water just to get that reactivated. Otherwise, it'll stay as it is. I believe Mr. Holtz did say that that was the whole purpose of the crayons, was to make sure that once it was on, it would stay unless you moved it. So, yeah. So I'm moving it. I'm moving it. I like the idea, and I do like the purple on it. But I think it's gone a bit funny where where I didn't stamp properly. Anyway, I quite like that.
Well, that's very nice.
Yeah. That's a different way of using it.
I like to put gesso down before I use them because then they really move and you can really do some very interesting effects with them.
Well, that's what I'm hoping to try on my stone paper. Oh, hang on, mute again.
So that's them done. Now I'm going to put some paper on the tray as well. Let's leave that there a second. Big piece of these. I don't know which one I want to use. That's the problem, isn't it? When you've got nice paper, it's really hard to use it. But no.
I don't know. I think. So Marty is asking, do you need to seal the crayons as they are water reactive? I thought, unless you move them, they are permanent. Even if you put water on top, nothing will happen unless you move it, as far as I know. What's your thoughts?
They do react. They do react to water. Yeah. They're a bit like all the distress products. That they do react. But saying that again, I mean, I've got distress crayons. I use them in all sorts of things, and I don't seal them. But I think if something were to have heavy traffic, I mean, I suppose it's the same with anything that you're going to have with heavy traffic. It does need to be sealed, whatever it is.
Yeah.
And I'm just, hang on, I've got some distress crayon in a journal beside me. I'll give it a rub. And I guess I don't tend to seal it, but I am getting a little bit of movement, but I'm giving it a right old. You can see here, this is distress crayon here. And when I rub it, I'm getting a little bit of movement, but the bulk of it's staying where it's put.
And if you put water on it, it will stay until the water dries, unless you move it, I think.
Yeah, I mean, this has had a bit of water on it. I mean, there is movement, and you can see I'm getting it on my fingers as well. But I am really rubbing it. As long as I don't really rub it, it'll be fine as is.
Yeah, I'm with Fiona. Seal it with a coat of distress micro glaze.
Yeah. That's what I do with pretty much anything that's going to get use. Seal it.
Yeah. Here's the link, Claire. Congratulations, Marcia. Grandchild 6.
Oh, I know. She is a busy grandmother. Right. I'm just measuring paper. And,
right, where's me? I do have any. I know I got some somewhere. Yeah, that's the micro glaze. If anybody's looking for it, I don't think I've got it on the website.
It's a nice one to put over your distress inks and things like that, if you get a nice effect that you like, it's good to put that on it, because otherwise if it gets any moisture on it, you'll lose that initial effect. So it's something that's worth having. One, two.
Super matte varnish. That's not going to work. I don't know what I've done with it.
Oh, God, no, I won't. I should cut that with the big scissors. Oh. Right, let's get big scissors on the case here in a minute. I'm just straightening up this piece because for some reason I didn't cut it.
You probably have to do it every time, Claire. It's a bit temperamental.
And I'm going to just do exactly the same as I've done on the other bits. I like that side, actually.
Hello.
Oh, hello.
That's all we see is Facebook user.
Yeah.
So,
hello, Facebook user.
Yeah, so if we haven't said your name, it's probably because there's you can't quite you need permissions. That's what I'm saying.
That's all you're saying.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying. You need to give Facebook permission for it to come through StreamYard. And you might have to do it every time you come in, which we know annoys Jess. So we do it anyway. It's not our fault, honest.
No, it's not. It's not a setting that we have any control over at all.
No. And there's tons of different gessos on the website.
I love the Pebeo.
There's a transparent one as well, I think, from Mayor's Memories.
Oh my goodness. Oh, that's not. It's too big. Why is that too big?
Hello.
That's a bit too big as well. Oh, they're all a bit too big.
Yeah, me too, Joan. But poor Jess, she's got to do it every time she comes in.
I think she enjoys it.
See if we can figure out who she is. That's what it is.
Oh, Rachel, you are such a clumsy woman today. Oh, I just put my glue brush on my ink pad. Oh, dear me. Oh, shame on me. Shame on me. But, you know, I like to think I'm inspiring. There's somebody who can be as daft as putting a paintbrush on an ink pad can actually make something. There we go. Let's get this one.
Yep, we know that's Jess.
Oh, who's coming to the UK to get us?
We missed the first bit. That's the first bit. That's the second bit.
Right.
So the Mayor's Memories, I believe we've got the transparent primer. Right, so we're hoping this is going to move a bit better. Yeah. So I use the same one or something different. Now I'm going to cut that one out. I'm going to just do a background, I think. And find my stencils, wherever my stencils are. Oh, excuse me. Stencils. Love one. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Oh, thank you. Have a nice day.
You made him smile, right?
Who have I made smile?
My hubby.
Oh, why?
Because he could hear you.
Oh dear. I don't know if that's a good thing. I don't know if anybody should be allowed to hear me really, but I try.
Looking for an appropriate stencil.
Oh, that's what I've done. I've cut my pieces for the measurement for inside the box and not outside the box. I couldn't work out why these strips weren't so wide, fitting the outside of the box, and it's because I did the measurement for the inside of the box, and it seems to be a little bit bigger for the outside. Oh,
just a bit.
Oh, you love my oh, Marcia. That's very nice. Thank you. Thank you. I like it too. It enables me to speak. Oh. So all I've been doing is I've been trimming these pieces because, measure twice, cut once and all that. So I did the exact opposite. So I've just been having to trim as I've been going, that's all. That's why it's a bit fantastic, yeah.
Yes. I think no, I'm not using one from the shop, so I'm just gonna go shape, I think. Anything will do for now. So the gesso is matte. So I'm gonna maybe
I just need to do the ends now. Get them ends on. Oh, let's do some measuring. That's a good idea. So about 3.5.
Claire. See you later, Claire. Just because
Bye. Have a nice afternoon.
I just think you could add crayon to gel for a coloured stencil.
Yeah, you can add it to all sorts, but if you gesso and then you smear your crayons onto the surface, and then you put the stencil on top of that and go through it with a moist cloth, or if you use wet wipes, a wet wipe, whatever your preference is, then it removes the crayon completely in those areas, and that gives a really lovely effect. That's one of my favourite things to do with them. I also like putting them directly through a stencil, and you get then sort of a more textured.
Yeah, that's what I'm going for now.
Oh yeah, sorry, I wasn't looking at what you were
I know you was doing your own stuff.
I was doing my own thing.
Indeed.
Getting in.
Go for.
See, I still measured it wrong. What is the matter?
No. I don't know, I could have rubbed this through on a piece of paper and it would have come out lovely. Right. No, I like that. But I don't want, because I kind of honeycomb looking, and I don't want that.
Well, don't have it.
No, it'd be nice for something else. I've got an idea for that. I think I've got some B-type stamps or something. I'll use them later. I need to get my stencil back.
Nice.
What did I miss? What made you jump, Lou?
Don't know.
It's got to be something you've done. I wasn't doing it.
No, it's not something I've done. I haven't done anything. I'm just sticking my paper on my box.
Oh, I don't know. Oh, I tell you what I forgot is my finished project from last week using the skull and the angel wings, where I showed how to do the resin.
Yes.
Ooh.
Oh, that's lovely.
It's the Las Vegas decoupage cream paper. The article mold. Sorry?
It's Andy Skinner's, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, he did a cracking job of those.
I did some texture paste with some of the Cadence Art stones on the bottom to make it look like with black, mixed it with black structure paste to make it look like tarmac or asphalt, whichever country you're in. And then I just used the colours from the papers just to blend it in a bit. What was that?
Gorgeous. Right, let me. I think half my problem is I've got a bit of a craft lunch going on.
Oh, Ghost Rider? Is that the one you mean, Lou?
Ghost Rider.
Yeah, so it reminds me of Ghost Rider.
Oh, that's yeah. Oh no, Leaving Las Vegas, isn't it? Leaving Las Vegas. Oh, it's a very sad film. Very sad film. Make you cry. He goes to Las Vegas to die, doesn't he? Sorry if I'm spoiling it. But he says he's going to do that in the very beginning, so it's not a surprise. I've done that one for. I'm having real issues today with my measuring. I wonder what it is. I'm going to cut another piece for this. Because I really was losing my mind when I cut it. Or maybe that's the piece I cut and I've picked up a piece that I hadn't. Oh, I don't know. I'm just gonna
go downstairs and get a stencil because I'm not happy with the ones I got.
Don't leave me on my own.
Yeah, like you're used to not being on your own.
Well, I am a hermit, but I don't normally have an audience for being a hermit. So, oh well, folks. Here we go.
There was something else I was going to get when I was down there. What else did I say?
Oh yes, you were going to get something.
The epoxy resin.
That's right. There we go. So I have now covered everything in paper, my little tray, the bottom of the tray, which I could probably give a bit of a varnish to. I have been covering it with the adhesive as I've been putting it in, and then I've covered these little doofers that go in there, which is quite nice. I think I might look for some what might I look for? You know, some little succulents to go in there. I think would be very nice. But I'm going to do some molds now to go around the edge. So let me put that up out the way. This is the one I trashed by putting the paper on top of because I can't be trusted to be a sensible human being. Right, let's get these. Put these out. They're really nice shapes. I really like them. Really interesting to look at. So I'm going to gesso and paint these now, and then I'm going to add them to the outside of those boxes. Oh, not a nice thought. What's not a nice thought? Apparently lots of old people go on a cruise. Oh, well, I'll bear that in mind. Oh. No, just now I've got a little bit of excess around the edge of that where I put too much resin in that mold, and because this is not fully set yet, it's still got a little bit of pliability. I can cut around it with my scissors, and that's easily done. If your resin is fully set, you can sometimes gently heat it with a heat gun and be able to cut off excess. Let's get these bits out. They're really interesting shapes to look at. I really like them. I like them a lot. So now I'm going to have to gesso all of these, because that's going to give me the best results. I like gesso in anything really before I do anything to it. It's just what I do. Get rid of that. Right, so more gesso-tastic. And I don't know if I mentioned it before. I really like using, I found it because of yarn, but I really like using the Pebeo gesso because it's got brilliant coverage, which is obviously what you want from the gesso, but it's finely milled, whatever they use in it, enough that you don't lose any detail, which is rather nice. So, which is great, particularly for molds that have a lot of detail. It's really frustrating when you you put your gesso on and half of it disappears. But I'm just going to cover these now with some gesso and get them ready for the next stage before I assemble everything. Did you enjoy your trip?
I did.
Did you go to strange and exotic lands?
I was just trying to find something that I haven't used the Pebeo gesso on for comparison. I don't have one.
It makes a huge difference. I mean, I'm sort of, if you've seen me do a live before, I enjoy painting molds. I've painted molds and things like that for a long time, and the difference it's made to the quality of my painting since using this gesso.
I have one. A very good comparison.
Oh, wonderful. Hey, Nunu.
So this was way back when. So if you can see, the details are starting to get lost, like here. There is no comparison.
It makes such a difference.
Yeah. So even with the smallest details on the rose, the gesso doesn't sit in there. And while you're brushing, as long as you go in and get a lot of the gesso out, it will be a very, very thin coat, and the coverage is awesome.
It really is. It's thin and what's the word? Super, super opaque. That's the word.
I know. So I've got the Cadence stones. There's 3 different sizes. I used the middle one for that, and then mixed it up with a bit of, the other 2, but mainly that's medium size. Mixed media artsy stones. Well, there we go.
They're great for space filling and adding a bit of interest.
Yes, it's high viscosity, superior clarity, maximum UV resistance, super hard finish, and low odor. Yeah, so this one you should wear gloves because it is a skin irritation, eye irritation. So make sure you throw your gloves in the bin and don't rub your eyes. Right, and it is toxic to aquatic life.
So don't put it down the sink.
No. Right. Well, I'm going to have a look what it says. Heat resistance.
Oh, that was the thing you were going to find out, wasn't it? The coasters things, yes. Oh, I can't believe I remembered that. You did very well.
It just says hard wearing. According to this, it actually takes up to 7 days to reach full mechanical hardness.
Oh.
Yeah. It says to work in a well-ventilated area, suitable protective gloves and eye protection.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it doesn't say. Nope, doesn't say.
Well, how very rude is that?
Yeah, I'll have to ask. When I ring him next, I'll ask him.
Yeah, I mean, you make posters and things out of resin, don't you? So,
Mm-hmm.
you know, but without sure.
I wouldn't like to say for sure and then not, be told wrong. So
Yeah, exactly.
I'd rather be sure.
Yes, I'm in concurrence with you.
I found this one.
Oh,
Is this the Bauhaus one or is it the Desire one?
let's have a look. Has it got circles? Yeah, that's Bauhaus. That's the Bauhaus one.
I quite like it.
It's nice, isn't it?
Right, so I want something to. We're going to cut him out. Yeah, not the best at cutting him either. I'm not using the right scissors. Does anybody else put ribbons on their handles of their best scissors and then realise that your best scissors is no longer your best scissors? Mm-hmm. It happens.
Oh, bye, Dawn. Bye. It's been nice seeing you.
See you soon, Dawn.
Go. I've done all the bits I needed to do. I think I have. It goes for a long time as well, doesn't it, this gesso? And I use it really regularly and there's still plenty of it.
I know, it's a big pot. And what I noticed, my first pot lasted me nigh on a year.
Wow.
I know. The second pot didn't last me any time at all, but that's when I became, on the Zuri team. So it was like.
That is just what I was going to say.
Yeah.
You beat me there. I was going to say that you do a lot more than most people would do.
Yeah. And in 2 years, I have used 3 pots.
That's very good, considering the amount of samples you do.
Yeah.
Very good.
Talking of samples, I will show my samples.
Oh, we're going to get a peek.
Mm.
I'm very excited.
They're already released on Zuri's website, so I'm good to go.
That's very exciting. I'm just going to get some fresh water. Oh.
I think he's going to... I think there'll be 2... I think these are too small. No, it's not. Do it on a small piece. Right, just before. Why have I gone skew it? What's happening here? There you go. Right, ready for my Zuri project. You get to see it before before it goes on the website. Da, da, da. Let's see. I'll make myself bigger. Nope. There you go. That's the first one. That's the second one. And then I use this using the Mayor's Memories to make it look like carved stone. I'm really pleased with this one too. And there's the dark copper on the edge just to highlight.
They're so gorgeous.
Yeah. I go to Sally Tally.
I want them so much.
I don't know when we'll get them, but
And I've looked at the enchanted doodah ones, and they are beautiful. Do you think they'll come back?
What, the mushrooms?
There's the mushrooms, there's the castle, and the lady who's a bit miserable, and the house in the tree.
Hey, Deb.
Oh, it's all right, Deb. You've probably saved yourself.
Oh, thank you.
Really, because we're still going.
Why is that gone? Where's it gone? Yeah, there is no late. We're an hour and a half in, and I've just done one, just one. Well, two things. I don't know. I've done with my where's my cutter? I did that with the distress crayons, and that was it. And then we resisted.
It's very good. I'll give you, this. It's all about quality rather than quantity.
And it will be because I'm slow. When I play, I am very slow. As you all know, once I get a project in my head, or a couple of projects, they're out in, a few hours. But then when I'm playing, there is no organization, and I get distracted, shall we say. Right, so I'm going to use a yellow, because it's meant to pick up bits of yellow in the orange. And I might go with a blue. I don't really want to go with the green. Or do I?
I am just painting my pieces now.
Just hope I don't get lost. I think it might get lost.
What's going to get lost? Oh, shall I come on the screen and do my painting?
Yeah, that's a good idea. There we go. I'll do that a bit. I'm going to figure out what I'm going to do.
I'm going to, actually, if I move this, if I do this the opposite way, you'll be able to see a bit more of what I'm doing. Just picking out some of the elements. Add a bit of colour too. And as I say every time, I'm really not too fussy about my painting, because you can always go in and add another layer and another layer and another layer. You know, it's one of those things that you can just keep adding to.
It disappeared too now.
Ooh, it's disappeared.
No, this. Right, so that's going to go there. So I only want to go as far as there, there, there. There we are. And then maybe do the circles down the bottom. I've picked this one.
Oh, nice.
Come down the top. That is KSTD077.
It's the Sleeping Beauty collection, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
That one. That's nice. I'm here.
Who's lost you?
I don't know, Marcy asked where I'd gone, and I said,
It's because I was on solo layout.
but I'm here.
No, you are now.
No. Red paint on that bit already, so.
You know, I'm going quiet now. I'm, tongues out and everything.
Yeah, dribbling a bit. Only a little bit. Let's get these painted.
Yeah, I don't like that I've partially done them now.
So, did you play the intro music today?
No, we have to talk to our buddy.
Oh, we have to get that back.
Yeah.
Because I can't even remember how it went now. I mean, look at that. That looks awfully painted. But because I'm going to do several layers, it'll be fine. So, am I bothered? No, I'm not bothered. I'm just going to keep.
Are you bothered?
I'm not bothered. That was. Oh, who was that? That was
Vicky Pollard.
Ah.
You bothered? I'm not bothered.
Not bothered. I am not bothered by shoddy painting. In the first couple of layers, in fact, that's pretty much all I do is shoddy.
I might not even use the circuits now. Okay.
Let's see which of this will get thrown off. So tempting. So yeah, so with each layer, I get a little bit more concerned about how careful I am. But with this first layer, I have little to no concern about how I do it. I just don't. That's and I'm probably not going to use all of these pieces. But I want to do a few of them just in case. I just want to play around with them, I'll decide.
There's a Facebook user saying hello.
Yes. Who's that?
No idea. It says Facebook user.
Hello, Facebook user. Whoever you may be, hello. Right, let's have a bit. Oh, let's go blue first. Blue. So let's add some of this to different pieces.
There we are. If you use that link, it'll allow us to see your name, and we can see who you are.
Yes, we will know who you are. Unless you don't want us to know who you are, of course. You can be anonymous too.
I'm not going all the way through the Facebook pages to find.
Yeah. You know, that could take a while, couldn't it? I did try. But
Right, it's not on the Mad Archers one. It might be on yours, Rachel.
oh. So I'm just being a little bit more careful on this layer, but not terribly. Not I'm still a bit all over the shop, but obviously I'm being careful because I don't want to go over the red that I've already put down. That's the only bit that I'm being a little bit careful of. Everything else.
Oh, so Nikki's in the house.
Hi, Nikki.
And Hazel.
Hi, Hazel. Who is Facebook user?
Hazel.
Oh, is it Hazel?
Mm-hmm.
I can't see.
Yeah.
Can't see the wood for the trees.
Ooh. Oh, somebody's come to visit.
Oh.
Hello. Right, I'm going to go with that, I think.
Very nice.
I want to put something in the background. Maybe some sort of spray. I think I've got stain sprays.
Oh.
I know what I have got.
What have you got?
A flat Fabio Lindy's. I'm going to try that.
Oh, are the Lindy's in the shop yet?
No.
Oh.
No, it might be another couple of months. Yeah. We shall see.
We really need them.
Peggy.
Who's that? Yeah, we got. Oh, Peggy. Hi, Peggy. And I can see Karen as well. Hi, Karen.
Right. Oh gosh, I'm not the expert on this one. You all know who is. How to use Lindy's copy of me. I wonder if I got Luna's link there. Yeah, so the best thing about these distress crayons, you can colour after and they don't move, look. So although, you know, they're not permanent, they haven't reacted with water. Unless you, just touched that with my finger, but that's mine. That's mine. My channel.
Oh, hi, Terry.
Good morning, Terry. Okay, so that's the expert in Lindy's. So you can get yourself all fired up ready. Right. It's pretty. And then maybe just a sentiment on the bottom. It doesn't need much more than that, does it?
No, it's lovely. That's very, very lovely.
What else can I do with it? We've done that now. That's practically ready just for matting and layering and putting on a card. Nobody wants to watch me mat and layer, do they?
Yeah. You don't know?
You think so?
Well.
Yeah, that just means cleaning up. Cleaning responsibly.
Well done. Very glad to hear it. When you finish, come over to my room, please.
No, that just means wiping the table, right?
No,
I don't think there's any more cleaning on that.
I am going to have to, at some point, take a week off and empty this room and organise it because it's getting silly.
Well, if you wait till September, I shall come and help you because I've got 2 weeks off and nothing to do.
Oh, wow. That's an offer that I don't want to refuse. That is an offer I don't want to refuse. Yeah, that's quite nice actually. That gives me something to.
First week, I think it's the second week and the third week in September. Can find my cards then. Right, what cards have I got on the website? What size cards even? I should be more organised, shouldn't I?
You should.
Then we wouldn't be casual then, would we?
Well, no, because it's casual Sundays.
Defeats all objects, that one.
Yes, so it's not your fault.
No. So what am I looking? Oh, I tell you what else we got. The craft, which I should have been using, but mine's like this.
What's this? What?
The craft mats.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, so I was a bit ashamed of that one as well. So I bought some new ones and put them on the website.
Oh, very handy.
And then just carried on using my glass mat as usual.
Yeah. It takes a while, doesn't it? It takes a while for these things to
Right, what cards have I got? I've got the C6 and 6x6. There's my A5s. My A5s are not on there. Okay. I'm sure I can get A5s on there, no problem. What the heck are you? Pre-made cards. Pre-made cards. Where are you? Yeah. I don't know where I put it.
You okay then, Jan?
Yes, I just put things in one place and then forget where they are, and then when I need to go looking for them, I can't find them. You know where that goes.
I do. Really do. It's torture.
Oh, I know. I think.
Now, if I were not conscious of the fact that it's very cruel to make people sit for hours on end watching me paint, I would actually give these another couple of coats. But I'm not going to. I am gonna, obviously I'm gonna finish painting them, but I'm not gonna go back in, which is what I normally do, and that's that's how I get a nice finish, is because I'll go in and do a few different coats. But I'm just gonna do this one coat today, but it will still look nice because I'm gonna add some distress. Another. And some distress something, and also I'll add some wax as well, and that tends to cover a multitude of sins, which I quite like.
It's a bit small. I'll lose a bit of it, so.
Did you find what you were looking for?
Well, these are the 6x6 that are on the website. You know me, I like my big cards. My A5.
You can make one. You can get a piece of card and make one.
That's too much effort. Mind you, I just spent, 10 minutes looking for one. It would have been...
No, I make all of mine now. Not that there's, but I still think you should buy them from the own shop. But
yeah, if you make them, that means you've got to make the envelope as well.
Yeah, you do have to make the envelope.
Yeah, and that's where we go. Time out. Oh dear. Time to go mute.
Oh. Oh, thank you.
Yeah, they are very pretty. I don't know. Did I show you them all? I think I did. They're all really cute. So that's the one I've got. And I do like this one. He's really cute. I'm sure we did some with a gel plate using him. Cactus and the cactus head, and Rachel did something with the cactus head.
Yeah.
That was
a while ago, wasn't it? Thanks.
Yeah. And these are perfect to fit on 6x6s. This is more my size because they fit on the 12 by 12s. Big card.
That's big. That is
Yeah.
ambitious.
Yeah. And these are dirty ones.
So, how are we looking? I think I'll do that one. Yeah, no,
On 5 by 5, not a 12 by 12. Not 5 by 5. Oh, gosh, Liam.
right now.
I like my 8 by 8 and my 5 by 7s. There, I've said it.
You've said it. You put it out
Yeah.
there, and nobody can dispute it.
Yeah. There's also, I think there's some Jamie Rogers sentiment stamps on the website as well.
Oh, very nice.
I know. I'm pretty sure I've only got one of those each.
They're always handy, mind, aren't they?
Yeah. Right, so what colours am I going to go for? I want the orange to stand out, so I'm going to have a little layer of orange and a little layer of dark green. And then wait back. I'm pretty sure I've got some card for that. Well, these probably haven't seen the light of day for a while.
Oh,
My little cards, A5 card stash. Right, we want. Oops. Not that green.
right, I'm happy with that. So a bit of orange and a bit of white, and then we can make them look better.
Oh, orange. Yellow is too much. That's too big. There you go. Yep, I've got some dark green there, Carol. So, you can tell I was rather thrifty.
Thrifty?
Yeah, because I use A5 cards. Cut that out. You can still make a border because you've taken out your elements.
That's very nice.
I'm not sure I'm liking this orange now.
Yeah.
It's too dull against the green. Why have I got no orange? That seems bizarre. Right, I do have a little stash of A4 paper.
Right. Painted. Finished paint.
I haven't got my colours on. I don't know where they're at.
You don't know where you are? No.
Nope, don't like in my back.
Right. Brush. Clean up your paint. Right, let's give this a little dry. So I've got, sorry, hopefully you can see that. I've painted my pieces that I'm going to use. And I've done a really not a brilliant paint job at all, but it's okay. Now, in an ideal world, I'll go back and put a couple more coats on here, but I really don't need to because I'm going to do some things to them that will make them look better. But I just need to make sure the paint is dry.
Oh, I'm just rooting around for my
Get a piece of white and colour it with crayons. Oh, right. I'm going to grab. I've got some umber antiquing gel that I'm going to use. I'm just going to spray them first because I want to make sure I don't get too much of the antiquing gel left on, but I just want a bit. So I'm just going to do a few pieces at a time. Going all over them. All over where I've just painted, and I'm not worrying about it at all because it's going to be fine, honestly. But you do need to, I'm saying that, but you do need to make sure it all stays wet because once the antiquing gel dries, it's not going anywhere. So I was just spraying the pieces I painted first there because they were getting a little bit dry. So there we go.
orange paper.
So that's some antiquing gel on those, and then I'm going to get some tissue and just remove Oh, bye, Angela. Bye, Angela. Yeah, I hear you. I definitely soon myself.
Right,
they are molds. So they are most definitely the Bauhaus molds. And I absolutely love them. So just again removing some of that antiquing gel, but not all of it, just some of it.
Yeah, they are the Bauhaus ones.
They are.
I need to make some room. I'm running out of room.
Just removing the antiquing gel. So you can see the antiquing gel has already covered up lots of
We have Olga in the house too.
Yes, desirable. We have who in the house? Who is in the house?
Olga's in the house.
Olga. Right, I like that. So happy with that. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to give them a bit of a splatter as well before I get some wax going on them. So let's put them on here, just because splatting is messy business. So I want some white paint from the splatting.
Yep, I'm liking that. Okay.
And I'm just watering down the white paint. I'm just flicking it on, basically.
Oh, come on.
What? What now?
How to get a pen to work. I'm struggling a bit. There you go. Very productive of me.
Well done.
What colour is that? Oh, it's blue.
Pink. So I've got all my pieces on now. A little bit of splatter on them, so I'll give that a little dry. Oh, that's what I was missing. Yeah, dry, so a little bit of wax now. And I'm just using a gold wax, but what will happen is it won't necessarily be so sort of blatantly obvious it's gold, because it will show up more as a like a highlight and just give definition to the areas on the bit where I put it, the cast. Put it. So just using the finger to delicately add a little bit of this wax.
Probably can see I don't measure.
What's that?
I don't measure.
Oh, well, why would you? Why would you?
I measure by eye. Does that help? New technique. Eye. Oh, okay. Terry's gone for her live now.
Oh, wow, she live.
Yeah, on Miniature Luxury. She might be just hosting. Right, how are we looking? I need to cut a bit off.
Well, I shall be. I've just got to stick these bits onto my boxes, and then I'm moving off my chair.
Where's he gone? Disappeared. Oh, there he is. Hello. Yeah. So I should have done this first as last.
Yeah, but you know, every day's a school day, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. Should have done that first. You know, it's so long since I've done one. I just forget. Right, do it the old way now. I would like to say it's like riding a bike, but it's not. You forget how you do everything.
No.
Inside out. That's what you're going to do, Leanne, inside out.
Oops, come back.
I did mention a giveaway as well, so
Oh,
to those who've shared. Yeah.
oh, that sounds good.
It does tell you on. I've noticed on. Oh dear. YouTube that it told me who shared it.
Oh,
I was quite surprised.
right. Oh, that's rather nice. I
So
like
thank you, Susie, for last week's. Susie shared and thank you for that.
Oh, did Susie win a prize?
If she messages me on Mad Archers, I'm sure we can come to some arrangement. It wasn't planned, but it came up that she shared, and she wasn't one that was active in the social media, so she deserves something.
Absolutely right. I'm just plugging in my my glue gun.
Oh, thanks, Margaret. Thanks, Joan. Thanks, Carol. I always know when you guys have shared because we get a little rush of people.
Oh,
Yeah.
Marcia's a good little sharer as well. She's very, very.
Yes.
Right, let me get the glue gun on a minute. It won't take a minute to heat up. It's a proper right real one. So I've got my little box and I'm just holding it like this because obviously
Wow.
I'm sticking bits on. I need to be mindful that they are gonna be in a sensible place. Let's see.
That looks fabulous with the black.
Yeah,
Oh,
just sets it off, doesn't it?
that is superb on a scrapbook.
Yes, it is going to be lovely, isn't it? So I'm just putting these, just having a little play.
Let's see.
Fancy something.
Yeah, I'm not going to bother. I'm happy with the orange.
You're not going to bother. That's it, is it? You're going home.
Yeah. Go home now. Yeah, I think if I put more layers on it, it'll just mess it up. Maybe a trim of the green. Yes, I'll do a trim of the green and that'll be it. Yes.
Oh, can I put? Sorry, I am rubbish, aren't I? There we go. I've kept them in the box so that I can just kind of figure out where I want to put things, and then I'll flip it over and do the same on the other side. So my heat gun should be ready now because it's quite industrial. And I'm using this. Now I know some people have an issue with using glue guns and worry that the glue won't stick, but there are different strengths of glue that you can get for your hot glue guns. They are different strengths, and I use a super strong one in mine. So if you've had experience of things from a glue gun not sticking, I would suggest checking out a stronger glue, because they definitely do stick. What's that?
I use both, Marcia. A for the quick grab of the hot glue gun. You put that question up. For the quick grab, and then while that quick grab is working, the gel medium will start curing and make it more permanent. So basically, the hot glue gun goes hard, so it's prone to snapping, whereas the gel is kind of rubbery, so that when you have some movement, it doesn't doesn't snap. It bends with the with the movement. I use it's not my day, is it? Sentiment's gonna have to go there. See, talking and trying to do the same.
Talking and doing is a very different thing.
Yeah. So the sentiment's gonna have to go. So anyway, if we make a mistake, you can always fix it. Used to be a thing in card making. If you make a mistake, stick a butterfly on it. In my case, this is going to be a sentiment.
Why didn't you put wax on that one? I missed it. Right, I need to decide what I'm going to put.
I'm going to push that one up. Let me remove that. Sorry. Now push it up, and then the sentiment will go there to hide that. Genius.
You are
now. Yeah. So that will hopefully sit in the middle somewhere and have a nice sentiment down the bottom.
Yeah, I need the angles. I need the angles, Leanne. I need the angles.
What angles?
The angles. I can't. It needed triangles. It had to be triangles. Just getting some of those little wispy bits of glue off. And this side in.
I'm rushing now.
Don't rush.
Yeah, I'm afraid you're going to hear my belly rumble. I just heard him squeaking. I thought, what's that? And I realised it was my my nose hasn't run for a little while. It's good news.
Look at you.
Mm.
No, I think that's it. I think otherwise I'm going to be adding for the sake of adding. I'm not going to do that. But, so there we are. That is my.
I really love that with the black.
My Bauhaus box of boxiness. I think I'm going to get some little succulents to pop in the
that'd be cool.
Little holes, because I think that'll look quite nice. I mean, obviously I could use it to put anything in, couldn't I? But I'm going to go with I think. Oh, there's no plan here, Marcia. It's just, there is no plan. You know, I do other lives where I have to have a plan, and the people I do the live for need to see the plan, and it's all very good. But I like a casual Sunday where just come and make. It's good fun. Oh, thank you, Jan.
I think that's the thing, isn't it? We a lot of us, you know, we're part of design teams, so we have to be, you know, all sorted and organised, and you know, make sure everything's done for the blogs or other social media. So that's enough stress in itself. And then, you know, when we do something like this, then it's more us playing and having fun, creating like we would
Well,
if we were the next time.
that was the whole sort of idea of Casual Sundays, wasn't it? It was just come and do and see what we end up with, and not really have a plan to it.
I'm going to be here forever with these sticky things, but needs must. Want to finish it.
You can finish it. You can do it.
Trouble is, these sticky things are so old. I'm surprised they're actually sticking. It's because I don't like years ago I'd sit there for hours just making cards all day long, but not the same anymore. I don't quite do them as often. Right. Rid of some of that. Oh, see, they're not sticking properly. Yeah, I find a lot. I find a lot of things out as well. I mean, some of you guys have probably been using stuff longer than I have, and it's always good to share that knowledge, I think. One person's way of doing something is not the same as somebody else's. And there is no right and wrong with using products, because we all use them in different ways. I quite like him. There we go. Stick him down. Sentiment. Now, what have I done with those? It's got to be finished off at the sentiment. Right. I can't have my stamped sentiment. It'll be quicker if I stamp it myself, but obviously that means doing more work. There we go. I like that. Nice and quick.
Beautiful.
It's not white card. I've just realised it's ivory. No one's going to notice.
We won't tell anybody.
No, don't tell anybody. I could cut it straight, I suppose, but we don't mind that either.
No, we won't. Nobody's going to know.
There you go. probably will be able to notice it's a different colour, but I don't know.
I don't know. No, you can't. You
Thanks,
can't.
Rachel, but you know you can't.
No, I can't. I can't notice it. Don't know what that says about me, but I can't. I think it looks lovely.
I'm too lazy to stamp it out. I can't remember what the sentiment was with that one. Where's it gone? Oh, plant happiness.
Oh, nice.
I should have put that on there. Plant happiness, and to a very special plant lover.
Yes. Oh, yes,
Oh,
Marcia. It is. That's on my list. Shush, 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 shush. No. It is definitely a good Christmas tree shape. Oh, catch your breath, Rachel. Yes, it's a very good Christmas tree shape. As are there's a few other triangles in there, which will equally be very good Christmas tree shapes. So I'm not saying I'm going to make Christmas trees with them, but
the thought had crossed your mind.
it had crossed my mind.
Are we straight? I think that's straight enough. There we are. I'm happy with that. Cute. Oh, but distress crayons. I shall play with them a bit more. I do like that.
They are lush. They are lush. Have you have Rachel, you have a list every week? I have a list. I have a list. Do I have a shopping list? Yeah, I do. I do. But I've got, funnily enough, as I've been sat here doing my do, I've had a bit of a craft lunch because,
Me too.
And this is what fell down. So I'm all right for me. I'm all right for me distress crayons. I do like them, so I'll stick them back there and see if they fall back down again.
So I've got to say that this week I'm not sure of the day of the release, but there'll be an addition to the old releases of Decoupage Queen.
Oh.
And I've added A3 papers to the Andy Skinner ones. So they now come in A3 as well. They're stuck in customs at the moment, so it's a bit annoying. But they should be here tomorrow or Tuesday.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah.
It's terrible.
I can't remember. I don't think there was nothing else new. It's just topping up from what's been sold, I think. Hello. The Mona Lisa.
They do. I'm in the middle of covering some drawers, but I had to stop this week because it was too hot. I was making myself feel ill trying to do it, so I stopped doing it. But they are part of the way through now. So yes, they do Andrew's boots a treat. Yes, yeah, all walking.
Oh yeah. 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 I think that's it, isn't it?
Yeah, should we go now?
Yeah. Because my belly's just about to rumble. and you will hear it. Yeah. So you're very welcome. You're very welcome. Yeah, some people do find little presents in their shopping baskets.
There aren't any Bauhaus rice papers yet, Marcia. There's Bauhaus fabric, but there isn't Bauhaus rice paper as yet. I mean, I don't know if they will change their minds, but at the moment there hasn't been any. The fabric's very nice though. Oh, Joe. Oh, now I am hungry. Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah, I'm just going to say the same thing. Thank you very much for reminding me. I shall see you all next week. There's something very special happening next week, so make sure you've got your little appointment books or little calendars, and make sure you come and see us next week. And I won't say no more than that, but it's something special. Rachel's not in the secret. She's like, really? Really? Okay, see you soon. See you next week.
Bye.
See you next week. Bye.